my dear lovely little ones. How are you? You doing great? Very good. Yes, I'm also feeling great. Thank you. So, our chapter blooming and sprouting, isn't it? And today we are ending this our first chapter through the online class. Happy? Yes. Okay. So what did we learn in the last class? How did we end the class? By saying about the roots, right? We studied about roots of the plant. How does root help the plant? Isn't it so? Yes. But now let me ask. We did an activity, right, with the peperomia plant. You saw the activity through which the ink got transported to different parts of the plant and also the leaves color changed, isn't it so? How did this water get transported? Through where did it reach the leaves? And through the flower? No. Then through where did it reach, my dear students? Tell me. Yes, it reaches it through the stem. Okay. So stem transports the water. Isn't it so? So now look at this picture. There is the roots, there are the leaves, right? Now tell me what is missing in here? It is the stems, isn't it so? It is the stems, right? Yes. Okay. Last week I became the root, right? And I told how I helped the plant. This week I am going to become a stem. Okay? This stem too has to say something. Okay? Now listen to me. What is the stem saying? I transport the water and minerals absorbed by the root to the leaves. Haven't you seen leaves arranged in the plants? Without me, leaves cannot stand. What is it saying? The stem transports water from the roots to the leaves. And do you think, my dear students, without the stem the leaves can stand as it is? No, right? No. So the stems help leaves stand in place and also help in transporting water from the root to the leaves. All right. Don't we all like sugar? Do you like sugar? Do you eat it from the kitchen asking from your mother? Or do you steal it? No, right? No, you're good students. But we all like sweet food, isn't it so? Where do we get this sugar from? Now it is artificially built more, but we usually get sugar from sugarcane. And did you know that sugarcane is a stem of a plant? You know, right? Yes. So we eat the stem of the sugarcane plant, right? Have you eaten sugarcane? Do you like it? Yes, right? It's very yummy. So, on the first day, do you remember we visited our garden, right? Yes. And we saw plants, trees, and creepers. Isn't it so? So, today, shall we go once more? All right? Are you ready? Okay, we will go and observe a plant, okay? Ready? Yes. So then, let's go. Can you see the plants, my dear children? Yes, right? They are beautiful. Now let's observe one plant carefully. Now see, here is a plant, okay? This is the stem of the plant. Isn't it so? This is the stem of the plant. And what about these? These are the leaves of the plant. Isn't it so? So these are the leaves of the plant. And here we have the flower of the plant. Something is missing. What is it? Yes, we have the roots which is buried under the soil. Isn't it so? What happens when we pour water in here? The roots absorb the water and through the stem it reaches the leaves. Isn't it so? Now how about we go and see a fruit on a plant too? Okay? Yes. Now my dear ones, here is another plant. How is it? What is this? By saying, we can see it is a creeper. Isn't it so? And now that is the stem, the leaf, and here is the fruit. Right? So this is another plant. Now you saw the plant parts, right? Now look at this picture. Shall we label them? Yes. Okay. So what is it at the first? It is the leaf, right? Yes. Then what about the second? It's a beautiful flower. Excellent. Then we are seeing something small. What is it? It is a fruit. Okay? It is a fruit. Then we have the, what is it? The stem, which transports water to the leaves. Then at the last we have something under the soil. What is it? It is the root. Excellent. Now there is one plant which has no leaves, but its stem modifies to the leaf and does everything what a leaf can do. Okay? And this plant mostly grows in desert or where there is no water also it can grow. Do you know the plant? It is the cactus. What is it? It is the cactus. Have you seen it? Okay, this is the cactus. Okay, so the cactus grows in a place where there is water scarcity and also the stem modifies into leaves. Okay, it does not have distinct leaves, different leaves. Okay, the stem itself modifies into leaves. Now my dear students, okay, we are reaching the ending of our chapter. We cut down a lot of trees, right? And all these big huge trees were grown by our grandparents or great grandparents, isn't it so? And these big trees, they give shelter to so many birds and animals, right? They give us very yummy fruits, they give us shade. When there is a lot of sun, we can go and sit in the shade, we can play under a tree, isn't it so? It's of so much help. But so many trees are vanishing from us, right? They are being cut down for different activities, to build a home, to build factories. All the trees are getting cut down, isn't it so? How sad, right? So when you cut a tree, don't forget to plant more and more trees, okay? Because we have to plant so that the future generation can benefit from them, isn't it so? And we have to plant trees so that we can survive on this earth, right? It is our duty to protect the trees, isn't it so? Yes. So let us protect them. Let us welcome all the seedlings that are sprouting from the soil. So my dear students, you have to plant more and more trees. Alright. So with that, we come to an end of this chapter. In our next class, we will be revising the whole chapter and doing the textbook exercises. Alright. Yes. So, dear students, the class is over for today. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, bye bye. Take care and stay safe.